a simple everyday activity that could be silently increasing your risk of stroke. You might not realize just how dangerous it is, but once you understand this, you'll be able to make the right choices to protect yourself. So here's the question I want you to consider. Have you ever thought about the temperature of the water you use in the shower? Now, I know it may seem like a small thing, but trust me, the impact of what you do in the shower can be significant when it comes to your health. First, let's start with the seemingly harmless habit, taking a hot shower at night. It feels relaxing, right? Well, yes it does, but what if that relaxation comes at a cost? Imagine this. It's late at night, you turn off the lights and settle down. The air around you starts to cool as the temperature drops outside, and you step into the shower, turning on the hottest water you can tolerate. At that moment, you're seeking comfort and cleanliness. What you might not be aware of is the internal change happening in your body. As the hot water hits your skin, the blood vessels near the surface begin to expand rapidly. Your heart has to work harder to pump blood through your body. In fact, your metabolic rate increases by up to 25%. And then there's the steamy air, which opens up your capillaries, those tiny blood vessels that supply oxygen and nutrients to your brain. All these changes combined can trigger a sudden drop in blood pressure when you step out of the shower. Now picture this happening late at night when you're already relaxed and your body's defenses are down. This sudden shift in blood pressure can be a warning sign for your cardiovascular system, pushing it towards potential issues like stroke. But wait, it gets more complicated. Hot showers aren't the only culprit. Let's look at the other extreme, the cold shower. Now imagine you wake up in the morning feeling refreshed and ready to conquer the day. A cold shower seems like the perfect way to jolt you into action. But have you ever wondered what that invigorating chill is doing to your body? Cold water hitting your skin triggers a response from your sympathetic nervous system, the part of your nervous system responsible for your fight or flight response. This kicks in adrenaline and noradrenaline, hormones that raise your heart rate and increase your blood pressure. And in a few seconds, your heart is working faster, pumping blood more quickly through narrower blood vessels. This sudden surge in your circulatory system might not be too problematic if it happens occasionally, but if it becomes a daily habit, especially first thing in the morning, it could be sending warning signals to your cardiovascular system, potentially increasing your risk of stroke. All right, now let's explore another common scenario, the long, hot shower. This is where you spend a considerable amount of time under hot water, sometimes even up to an hour or more. During this time, your body becomes very warm and relaxed. But did you know that this can lead to complications? You see, when your body is exposed to hot water for a long time, your blood vessels dilate. This means that your blood pressure drops as your body tries to circulate the warmed blood throughout your body. This drop in blood pressure, especially when prolonged, can cause inadequate blood flow to your brain. And this reduction in oxygen-rich blood to your brain could increase the risk of stroke. And if you combine long hot showers with dehydration, it's a double whammy. You see, when you're dehydrated, your blood volume decreases, making your blood thicker. This thickness makes it harder for your blood to flow, increasing the likelihood of clots forming. And clots, as you might already know, are a major cause of stroke. So if you're someone who regularly takes long, hot showers, particularly in the evening, and tends to forget to drink enough water, you could be unknowingly upping your stroke risk. You might be thinking, okay, hot showers are bad, cold showers are bad, but what about the basics, drinking enough water? Well, that's also important. Staying hydrated keeps your blood at the right consistency, allowing it to flow smoothly and deliver oxygen to your brain. It also helps regulate your body temperature and supports your body's overall functions. So it's a win-win situation. If you're thinking about taking a shower, here's a quick checklist. Try to use lukewarm water. Keep it to a maximum of 15 minutes. Drink water before and after the shower. Wait 15 to 20 minutes after exercising, 30 to 60 minutes after a meal. But remember, life is all about balance. These guidelines aren't meant to make you overly cautious. They're here to help you enjoy the benefits of showers while minimizing any potential risks. Now, let's move on to another area that often goes unnoticed: walking. We all love to walk. It's an easy, accessible form of exercise that fits into almost anyone's routine. But like many things in life, it's all about the timing and approach. For instance, late-night strolls. You might find yourself energized in the evening, ready for a walk after a busy day. However, late-night walking, especially under dim lights, can put your body on alert. As you walk, your body remains active, which doesn't align well with your natural sleep cycle. This can stimulate your sympathetic nervous system, leading to elevated blood pressure and heart rate. And, as you know, these factors are key components of many cardiovascular issues, including stroke. Next, we have walking immediately after eating. Here's a scenario you might be familiar with. You have lunch at work and feel motivated to go for a walk to aid digestion. While this is a good intention, your body at that moment is focused on breaking down and absorbing nutrients from the food you've just consumed. When you introduce walking into the mix, you're essentially creating a competition for blood flow between your digestive system and your muscles. This means less blood reaches your brain than usual. Over time, this reduction in blood flow could increase the risk of stroke, particularly if you do it regularly. Then, there's walking in extreme weather conditions. Now, we all love some fresh air, but walking in extremely hot or cold weather can be risky. When you walk in high heat, your body works hard to maintain a stable temperature, leading to rapid expansion and contraction of your blood vessels. Similarly, when you walk in freezing temperatures, your body reacts by constricting blood vessels to prevent heat loss. Both scenarios cause sudden and drastic changes in your circulatory system, putting additional strain on your heart and blood vessels, which can contribute to cardiovascular events like stroke. Walking uphill or on rough terrain, you might think that a challenging walk will give you extra fitness points. However, going uphill or tackling rough terrain puts your body under stress. Your heart pumps faster to deliver more oxygen to your muscles. Plus, your blood vessels have to work harder to maintain the right blood flow. While these are good challenges for your cardiovascular system from time to time, doing it excessively or without proper preparation can lead to unhealthy blood pressure spikes and drops, increasing the risk of stroke. All right, now let's address a common issue: walking while dehydrated. Just like any other activity, when you walk, your body loses fluids, especially through sweat. If you're not adequately hydrated, your blood volume reduces, making it thicker and more prone to clotting. This becomes a serious issue when you factor in the additional strain of walking. It's like adding fuel to an already shaky fire, increasing your risk of stroke even further. To keep things in perspective, here's a quick guide for safe walking. Aim for sunrise or sunset. Stick to flat ground, shoulder back, natural arm swing, stay properly hydrated, and avoid extreme weather. Remember, walking is a fantastic form of exercise, but the key is moderation and timing. Finally, let's discuss a silent danger that surrounds us all: sitting posture. In our modern world, sitting for extended periods is a common occurrence. Whether it's at work, in school, or simply at home, we spend a lot of time seated. But what you might not realize is that how you sit can have profound effects on your health. Imagine sitting with your legs crossed, slouched in a chair, or leaning against the wall. These positions might feel comfortable in the moment, but they can cause problems. For example, crossing your legs or slouching puts pressure on your blood vessels, especially as you age. This compression can hinder blood flow, potentially leading to circulation issues over time. Picture your blood vessels as highways for blood. If those highways get clogged or disrupted, vital nutrients and oxygen can't reach your brain effectively, increasing the risk of stroke. Similarly, sitting with one side of your body leaning against a chair or the wall can misalign your pelvis and spine. This imbalance can affect your posture, causing spinal issues down the road. It also puts uneven strain on your blood vessels, disrupting the smooth flow of blood and potentially contributing to a higher risk of stroke. And let's not forget about low, soft chairs. While they might feel cozy, these chairs can compress blood vessels in your thighs, especially when you sit for long periods. This compression blocks proper blood flow, depriving your brain of essential oxygen and nutrients. Lastly, let's talk about being in a cold environment while sitting. When you find yourself in a cold place, your body reacts by constricting blood vessels to conserve heat. This constriction reduces blood flow, meaning less oxygen-rich blood reaches your brain. Over time, if you're frequently in cold environments while sitting for long periods, it could increase your risk of stroke. So here's what you can do. Stand up every half an hour to an hour, keep both feet flat on the floor, use a lumbar cushion if needed, and maintain a comfortable temperature. As we wrap up today's discussion, remember that life isn't about one big, defining moment. It's made up of countless small choices we make every day. While each choice might seem insignificant on its own, when combined, they form a pattern that shapes your health and well-being. The same holds true for the habits we've talked about today. Taking a hot shower might seem like a momentary indulgence, but it could be sending warning signals to your body. Regular late-night walks might feel refreshing, but could disrupt your sleep and elevate your blood pressure. Sitting in a slouched position might feel comfortable, but could hinder blood flow to your brain. Each of these actions, though seemingly harmless, can contribute to a higher risk of stroke when done repeatedly. The key, therefore, lies in understanding the cumulative effect of these daily choices. By recognizing this, you become empowered to make healthier decisions. Instead of viewing these guidelines as restrictions, think of them as investments in your future. A few minutes of mindful showering, a well-timed walk, a conscious effort to maintain good posture, these are all investments in your health and well-being.